Okay, and hello everyone, and good afternoon. My name is Terence, and I will be teaching you for this afternoon. So today we are going over to colour a presentation with visual aids. So how to make your presentation more attractive. Nope. Okay, but first we're going to have an introduction. So my name is Terence, and I am 26 years old. I come from London in England, and I have recently moved to Hanoi to start work and to travel. So first off, can we have a little introduction from the gang?
Yeah, hello teacher. Hello everybody. My name is Yang. I'm 32 years old and I'm now living in Germany for doing my PhD. And mm, my major is Korean politics. Yeah, nice to meet you.
And it's nice to meet you too. So in 30 seconds, can you look at these pictures and answer me this question? So which one do you think is more attractive, the slide with plain text or the slide with images?
It's obvious that the second slide is more attractive because our brains tend to be attracted by shapes and colors. And a slide with plain text, I think it makes people bored and asleep. Yeah, and it's hard to read or understand on the whole sentence here.
Yep, so it's hard to read all of the sentences there as well, with all of the text so much together.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant, very good. Excellent pronunciation there as well. Next, can we have Lee?
Hello, teacher. My name is Lee. I'm 27 years old and I'm living in Hanoi. At the moment, I'm a lecturer at a university in Hanoi. Nice to meet you.
And it's nice to meet you as well. So can you answer me these questions as well for me, please?
In my opinion, the second slide is more interesting than the first one. Firstly, it's colorful with many pictures, many charts, which stimulates our brain to work. The first one makes me feel bored and sleepy. I can't remember much because there are a lot of words and I don't remember much.
Yep, excellent. So it's easier to remember as well. Perfect. Very good. Can we have Tuan next?
Yes, good afternoon, teacher, and everyone in class. My name is Tuan. I'm 21 years old. I am a student in the University of Transport and Communications, and I come from Haiphong City. Now I am living and studying in Hanoi City. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. So can you answer me this question as well for me, please?
Yes, I think the second picture, the second slide is more attractive for me. Yes, I think it is very colorful, and I think it helps the audience to understand easily, and the audience can get the content of the presentation easily. I think so. Yes.
Excellent, very good. So you can understand it a lot easier because it's easier to see in the way that it's presented. Okay, brilliant. Can we have Van next?
Hello, teacher. My name is Vân. I live in Ho Chi Minh City. In my free time, I love going traveling. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. So can you answer me this question for me, please?
For me, the slide on the right is more attractive because it is divided, the content in it is divided into many parts by using colorful panels and images. So it's easy for me to follow and understand the content.
Excellent. Very good. So much easier to follow, and you can understand it because it's broken up into smaller parts that you can read easier. Okay, can we have Ha next?
Well, hi teacher. My name is Ha. I'm 41 years old. I'm an office worker, and now I live in Hanoi with my family. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well. So can you answer me this question for me, please?
Okay, I think the slide with a lot of image is more attractive than the boring slide with plain text. Because the second slide is colorful. It's very colorful with lots of image, and it makes me feel more comfortable.
So you would say, so you'd say images. There's more than
Images.
one.
Okay, images, and it makes me feel more comfortable, and I can read it clearly and easy to remember.
Perfect. Excellent. Very good there. So all good reasons of why the second slide is much better. And can we have Tang?
Yes, good afternoon, teacher and everybody. My name is Tang. I am living in Hanoi capital. I am 34 years old. I'd like to meet you, teacher, and everyone.
Nice to meet you too.
So, in my opinion, I think the second slide is much more attractive because I think the second slide or have a all of information in this slide is very concrete, and it is easy for audience to understand.
So you say it's very concrete?
Yes, very concrete. Yeah.
So it concretes into.
Yes, it is very concrete. Yes. Okay. So, and I think there's maybe the color and image coordination in this night is very fascinating. Fascinating. Yes.
Fascinating. Perfect. Okay, so we all know how to make a slide more presentable, how to make it more attractive. So we don't use this boring text. We go for colors and pictures. So we're going to watch a short video now, and afterwards I would like you to think about what you're watching, because I'm going to ask you to list 3 types of visual aids which are mentioned in the video. Okay? So be looking out for those whilst you are watching this presentation.
Now, I love slides. I love PowerPoint. However, remember, it is a visual aid. You look at all your presenters at this conference, and although they might have wonderful presentations, if they sent you the PowerPoint and didn't turn up, would you get the message? If they came without a PowerPoint, would you enjoy it? Would you learn? Of course. The presenter is more important. And also, the creative process is messy. A PowerPoint is tidy. So you're brainstorming what's going in this presentation. Who are we going to bring in? What case histories are we giving? What questions are we going to ask? That's on paper, a flip chart, or a whiteboard. Or Post-its. And then you think, what's your central theme? What's the logical order? What are the examples? And then, when you've got an outline on the flip chart or your pad, then you ask yourself, where do I need the visuals?
Okay, so that was a video there of a woman discussing some presentation techniques. So there was a lot of things that she mentioned there. So can we have Yang? Can you list me some types of visual aids that she mentioned?
Yeah, she mentioned 3 types of visual aids. Those are paper, flip chart, and whiteboard.
Paper, flip chart, and a whiteboard. Perfect. Okay. How did she describe using them? So what did she say was more important?
She told that the present is more important, so we have to be careful when deciding to choose visual aids or not.
Perfect. Excellent. Very good. And that was the message that she was trying to convey. Okay. Next, can we have Lee?
I have the same idea with Dan. The three types of visual aids: paper, flip chart, and whiteboard.
Yeah, there were more that she mentioned though. They were 3, but there are more than just those. Was there anything else that you remember?
No, I hear the same thing.
Yeah. So did you hear that PowerPoint was mentioned?
Yeah.
So,
PowerPoint.
So there was PowerPoint, or there was, sticky notes. There was any number of things. You can have more than just those as well. So also, answer me. There's another question. This is a very short question. So, what is she, or what? So I'd like to also, everybody, to answer me this question as well. So what does she mean in this presentation?
I think she stressed that those are only visual aids, so the presenter is more important.
Excellent. So she's trying to say that people who use too much visual aids do not get their message across. Perfect. Next, can we have Tuan?
Yes, teacher. In this video, I listened. She mentioned 3 type visual aids: paper, flip chart, PowerPoint, slide, whiteboard. Yes, that's my answer.
Yep.
And
okay.
I
And
think,
what does she mean in this presentation?
yes, I think in this video, she said that I'm sorry. The woman in this video said tell us about the. I'm sorry. The woman in this video tell us about the important the importance of using visual aids. It can they can have presenter draw attention about the audience effectively. I think so.
Yep, that's perfect. Excellent. Very good there. So the importance of using visual aids and the importance of drawing attention to things that you want. So very good. Very good use of phrases there. Can we have Van next, please?
As I listen, the video is about what audience can get during the PowerPoint presentation. And she mentioned the creative process maybe messy, but the purpose should be tidy by using the logical order of content and use the examples for the illustration.
Excellent. That's very good there. So that's what she's trying to say as well, that you can use too much or not enough. Good sentence structure there as well. I like it. Very good use of conjunctions. Can we have ha next?
Yes, three types that she has mentioned it in this video is paper, whiteboard, and PowerPoint. Well, so I wonder that is it PowerPoint a kind of visual aids?
Is it a kind of what, sorry?
Okay, thank you. And in this presentation, she wants to tell us that if we don't be careful and skillful with the presentation, the audience won't pay attention on us. And we need to know where and how to use a visual ad effectively.
Yep, essentially, yep, that's what she's saying. So you have to learn to use visual aids properly and how to use them. Okay. So next, can we have Tang, please? Very good sentence structure there as well, huh?
Yes, I think three types of visual aids in this video that the woman mentioned about is as PowerPoint, PowerPoint and flip charts, paper flip charts, and video.
Excellent. The video as well is a form of visual aid. Perfect. And so what does she mean in this presentation?
Yes, I think she means that how to have a how to presenter have a wonderful presentation and how to use visual aids effectively. Yes, that's my answer.
Yep, how to use them effectively. Perfect. Very good. Yeah, so we're going to move on to the next slide now. We all know what this woman was saying. So we're going to have some words, and what we're going to do is define them. So your words today are persuasive, enhance, involvement, supplement, strengthen, appealing. Okay. So can we have Yang? Can you say all of those words for me, please? And then can you choose one and define it?
Okay. Persuasive, enhance, involvement, supplement, strengthen, appealing.
Perfect. And then can you choose one and define it for me, please?
Yeah, I will choose number 4, supplement. It means that to complete something or to add to put some addition to something.
Yeah. So a supplement is the verb. So you complete something.
Yeah.
Complete or. There we go. And can you use supplement in a sentence for me, please?
Yeah. I need to read more references to supplement my research.
Excellent. So you are supplementing with your research.
Yeah.
Perfect. Next, can we have Lee? Can you say those words for me and then choose one and define it?
Okay. Persuasive, enhance, involvement, supplement, strengthen, appealing.
Can you say involvement one more time?
Involvement.
Perfect. Yep, excellent. And can you choose one word to define for me, please?
I choose number 3, involvement. Means when you take part in something.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yep, so take part in something.
Take part in something.
Perfect. And can you use involvement in a sentence for me, please?
We organize a meeting with the involvement of many of the board of directors.
Many of the barristers. So, perfect. So we had a meeting with the involvement. Excellent. Can we have Tuan next?
Yes, teacher. Persuasive, enhance, involvement, supplement, strengthens, appealing.
Perfect. And can you choose one word and define it, please?
Yes, I choose number 1, persuasive. I think persuasive means something become attractive because of the persuasion.
Because of.
Yes, I think it means something become attractive because of the persuasion.
Yep, so attractive because of persuasion.
Yeah.
There we go, perfect. And can you use persuasive in a sentence for me, please?
Yes, my sentence is his presentation is very persuasive with the audience.
Excellent, so it is very persuasive with the audience. Excellent. Okay, now can we have Van, please?
Persuasive, enhance, involvement, supplement, strengthen, appealing.
Perfect. And now can you choose one word and define it, please?
I choose the word enhance. Enhance is to improve the quality of something.
Excellent. So improve the quality of something or make something better.
And my example is the government has focused on enhancing transportation quality.
Excellent. Very good example. Good pronunciation there as well. Next, can we have Ha?
Okay. Persuasive, enhance, involvement, supplement, strengthen, appealing.
And now can you choose one to define, please?
And I choose appealing. Appealing means attractive and makes us pay attention.
So can you say that again? Attractive.
And makes us pay attention.
Perfect. Attractive. Draws our attention. Perfect. And can you use appealing in a sentence, please?
Okay. Her presentation is very appealing and impressive.
Very good. And now can we have Tang?
Yes. Number 1, persuasive. Number 2, enhance. Number 3, involvement. Number 4, supplement. Number 5, strengthen. Number 6, appealing.
Perfect. And then can you define strengthen for me, please?
Yes, strengthen means that makes something become strong.
Yep. So it makes something stronger. Yeah, perfect. And now can you use strengthen in a sentence for me, please?
Yes. The government should strengthen socialization.
Should strengthen organization.
Socialization.
Oh, socialization. Yeah, very good. Okay, very good. We all know how to say these words now, and excellent pronunciation there. We can all define these and use them in sentences. So we're going to go over some useful phrases now, and our phrase now is to take advantage of. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. So to take advantage of. It means to make use of something well, to make use of an opportunity. Okay, but what we would also use, take advantage of, is when you are taking advantage of someone who you shouldn't. So it can be used in a negative way. And the other one is come in useful. And it means to be useful. We also say to come in handy, which means the same thing. So. Okay, excellent. So can we have Yang, please? And can you make a sentence using one of these phrases for me?
Yeah, I will make a sentence with the first phrase. He took advantage of his father, who is the president of the university, to get a job.
Excellent. So he took advantage of him. Perfect. He made use of that opportunity. Can we have Lee next?
A uniform comes in useful for a company to promote their image.
Perfect. So it comes in useful for promoting their image. Okay. Can we have Tuan next?
Yes, teacher. This program, this program has come in useful for the employees to use it.
Can you say come in useful?
Yes. Come in useful. Come in useful. Yes.
Excellent. Very good. Much better pronunciation there. Can we have Van?
Let's take advantage of good weather by going traveling.
Perfect. So let's take advantage and we will go traveling. So very good. Very fluid speech there as well. So I like that. We have Ha next.
Okay. I take advantage of reading handbooks to improve my presentation skill.
Very good. Excellent. Very good fluid speech and pronunciation. Understand every syllable. Can we have Tang next?
Yes. On my often experience in Vietnam have come in useful for my working process in the future.
It's coming useful for your working success in the future.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so we all know how to use these phrases and idioms. So to take advantage of and come in useful. Excellent. So we're going to have our essential structure. So someone or something allows or helps you to do something. Okay? So using visual aids allows us to follow the presentation easily. So you could say something like, a visual aid helps us draw attention of the audience. Okay, so if we can go through and make a sentence using one of these structures for me, please. And we will start with Yang.
Yeah. Visual aids allow us to draw attention of audience.
Yep, of the audience. That is
Okay.
a mistake on the slide there.
Yeah.
A mistake of attention of the audience. Can you say that for me again, please?
Okay. Visual aids allow us to draw attention of the audience.
Perfect. Okay, next, can we have Lee?
Okay, appealing slides.
Hello, Lee, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, appealing slides helps us to persuade the audience.
Very good. That helps us to persuade the audience. We have Tuan next.
Yes, teacher. Adding videos in the presentations allows the presenter to strengthen. I'm sorry. Adding videos in the presentation allows the presenter strengthen their presentation.
To strengthen the presentation.
Yes, I'm sorry. Strengthen.
No, that was very good. Okay, next, can we have Van?
Using pictures helps us to make our presentation more appealing.
Perfect. Very good. So it helps us to make a presentation more appealing. We have Ha next.
Visual aids help the lessons at school be more interesting.
Perfect. That helps us to do that as well. Excellent grammar structure there. We have Tang after.
Yes, this slide allow presenters guide audience easily.
So you say slides help to guide the presenters.
Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's why I'm here. Okay, on to this one. We're going to have a little discussion in pairs for you now, both. So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of using visual aids in your presentation? And how can we use visual aids effectively? So I'd like you to, oh no, not that one. I'd like you to talk about these questions in pairs for me, please. And we will have Yang and Lee first.
Hello, Giang.
Okay, hello, Lee. Yeah. And so I will talk about the advantages. And you talk about disadvantages, okay?
Okay, let's start.
Yeah. Yeah. I think visual aids have a lot of advantages, and the biggest advantages from it, from using it, is that it helps the audience to understand the information which the presenter provides. And also, it makes the presentation more clearer to make the presentation
Makes it more
clearer
clear.
and yeah, make it more clear, and sometimes make it more funny.
Hello, are you there?
Hello,
Yeah,
Giang.
yeah.
Okay, so did you hear what they said?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah,
Yeah.
so how about the disadvantages?
About the disadvantages, I think too many visual aids can make the audience
It would make the audience more interested.
I think the advantages of using visual aids. Want to add one more thing. The visual aids will allows us to attract the customer with the colorful slide or chat.
So we wouldn't say customer. If it's only a presentation, we would say the audience.
Sorry, the audience. Have them easy to remember.
Yeah, right. Thank you. And I think the disadvantages of using visual aids is that one of it, I think, is important that maybe sometimes visual aids distract the audience, especially when we use too much visual aids. The audience may lose the attention in the presentation, and they have to, because the audience have to look at the same time with hearing, listening. So they, instead of listening to the presenters, they may concentrate on the PowerPoint or video or images, so they lose attention.
Excellent. So they might lose attention as well.
Have to deal with much information on the visual aids. So if we use too many visual aids, after effect.
I think
so it's a very good discussion we've had there. So we've talked about the pros and cons, so the advantages and disadvantages of using visual aids in presentation. So there's very good things, but there can be some bad things as well. So maybe we should mention some of the negative points and the disadvantages next. But can we have a discussion on what are the advantages and disadvantages of using visual aids in presentation, and how can we use visual aids effectively between Tuan and can we have Van, please? If you two could have a discussion for me.
Yes, teacher. Hi, Van. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes, and can you tell me what are advantages and disadvantages of using visual aids in presentation?
For me, the advantages of using visual aids in presentation is to be attractive the audience, and if we use the effective visual aids, the audience won't be boring during our presentation, and it is easy for them to follow the content.
Yes.
And it is good for us to receive their useful feedback after the presentation. And the disadvantages is when we use the visual aid too much, the audience cannot understand our main ideas, and we shouldn't let the visual do the presentation. That's us who do the presentation, not the visual aid. That's my idea. How about you?
Yes, I think there are many advantages about using visual aids in a presentation. I think the visual aids have the audience can understand the content of a presentation easily. It also helps the presenters draw attention of the audience easily, and makes their presentation is more persuasive. Sometimes the presenters can add some images Sorry, sometimes the presenters can add some images and videos to their presentation. It helps them to make presentation more appealing. Yes, and I think everything has two sides, and the disadvantage about using visual aid is some presenters depend too much on a PowerPoint and visual aids. They don't prepare carefully about the content and beat around the bush too much, and it causes it causes the audience cannot get the main content of the presentation. I think so.
Yeah,
So could you
excellent.
tell me how we can use visual aids effectively?
Yes, I think if we use visual aids, if we use visual aids actively and flexible, our presentation will be very excellent. I think you should.
Although you're doing very well there, excellent conversation. I'm going to have the last pair have their discussion first. But very good pronunciation all round, very clear and fluid speech there. Hardly any pronunciation errors, so very good. I can understand everything that you're saying. So excellent across that. Can we have Ha and Tang next, please? If you can have a quick discussion about this.
Hi, Tang. Nice to
Yes.
meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, so Miss Ha, could you tell me the disadvantages and advantages of using visual aids in presentation?
Well, using visual aids in presentation has lots of advantages. As you can see, it can make your presentation be more attractive, and it can make the audience can understand it and remember it easily. And also, using visual aids can make your image become more confident, and I think you can save your time if you use visual aids effectively. And yes, and do you know the disadvantages of using visual aids? Well,
Yes.
I don't really. Well, I think using visual aids in presentation is nothing to worry. It is very good, and I can't find any mistakes or disadvantages of it. So, can you tell me?
So if you would like to, if you'd like to ask Tang a question.
Yes. Okay. So I think I have some problem when I presents with as a visual I can share for you. Yes. If you present when you prepare for a presentation is not careful. It's I mean on information you want to present is it will be message. I mean if you not do it carefully, you will make audience have a feeling, a sense of message. Yes, and you know nowadays everyone often use PowerPoint to present. So I think many people have difficulty to use PowerPoint. So I think it is a disadvantages of using visual such as PowerPoint. Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. So I'm going to have to cut you there. You've had a nice conversation there. You've both had lots of talk time. But you should have your assessment forms there, and please do take note. Excellent pronunciation across everybody. I can understand all of you, which is excellent. So you've got your assessment forms. Please do take note of those and please look at your improvements. So what we've been over today is our vocabulary related to using visual aids. We've gone over to take advantage of and to come in useful, and when we should use the words allow and help. And we've also had discussions about using visual aids and their advantages and disadvantages. So does anyone have any questions that they would like to ask me, or anything that they would like me to explain again? No? You can feel free to ask me anything you like. Okay, well, if no one has anything that they would like me to explain again, I will say goodbye. So I hope to see you again soon, and please take note of everything and learn well. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, teacher. See you again.